उस जो पहला पार्ट हमने पढ़ा है द 100 ड्रेसेस का लेसन 5 में, वह स्टोरी अभी आधी है। उसके बाद आधी स्टोरी लेसन सेकेंड में डील होती है, लेसन 6 पार्ट सेकेंड में। सो वी शुड स्टार्ट द 100 ड्रेसेस सेकेंड पार्ट written by E.L. Bosor Easter. While the class was circling the room, the monitor from the principal's office brought Miss Mason a note. Means when in earlier lesson what we came to know, we came to read that on the announcement day of the drawing competition, 2 students were announced as winner of the drawing competition. One was Johnson and something name, and second was Wanda Petronsky. Now on that day Wanda Petronsky was absent there in the class, but a teacher introduced before other students related to paintings of the Wanda Petronsky, and it was permitted to the all students to move to go through the whole class, all classes, and to have a look of the painting of the Wanda Petronsky. Now here, after the getting permission or after the receiving permission from the side of teacher Mason, when all students were busy in going through the whole class, in going to the other classes, and busy in the observation of the paintings, in meanwhile a monitor of the class of the Wanda Petronsky brought a note to the principal. Means brought a note means letter to the principal. Something was written on a slip in a letter, and that was for the for the class teacher Miss Mason. Miss Mason read it several times and studied it thoughtfully for a while, and after getting letter from the side of principal, Miss Mason, who was the class teacher of the Wanda Petronsky, Peggy, Maddie, and other classmates, that is room number 13, she started to read that letter, and being serious, she read many times, 2-3 times that note, and after reading 2-3 times, Miss Mason started to meditate, started to think seriously over the matter, whatever was written or whatever was mentioned in the note. Then she clapped her hands, and after thinking some time deep thinking for some time, Miss Mason started to clap. Attention class, everyone back to their seat, and after clapping, Miss Mason ordered to sit to the each student of the class, or ordered to sit whole class on their respective seat. When the shuffling of feet had stopped, shuffling means rubbing of the feet, noise of the feet, stopped, and the room was still and quiet. Means room when totally pin drop silence prevailed in the class. मीन्स जब मिस मैसन ऑर्डर की कि सब लोग अपने अपने सीट पे बैठ जाओ, सब लोग बैठ गया, उसके बाद जब एकदम शांति हो गई, कोई पिन ड्रॉप शांति हो गई, कोई शोर शराबा नहीं हो रहा था, एकदम रंच मात्र भी, तब मिस मैसन स्टार्टेड टू से समथिंग. मिस मैसन सेड, I have a letter from Wanda's father that I want to read to you. And in that letter it was written, first of all, Miss Mason told other students that she had received that letter which was in the hand of the Miss Mason. That letter was sent and written by the father of the Wanda Petronsky for the addressing to the teacher and the other students. And Miss Mason told that she wanted to make read that letter to the students. Miss Mason stood there a moment, and the silence in the room grew tense and expectant. Then, after telling about the letter from the side of the Vanda's father, Miss Mason stood by taking letter in her hand, and when she stood, then environment of the class became more serious than earlier. Every student were eager to know, eager to hear what had been written or what was written in the letter of the Vanda's father. The teacher adjusted her glasses slowly and deliberately. Slowly means consequently, sequentially, and deliberately means knowingly. Means Miss Mason adjusted her spectacle like this. Her manner indicated that what was coming. This letter from Vanda's father was a matter of great importance. And from the gesture posture means how bhav, physical how bhav, sharik how bhav of the Miss Manson, students realized that something was serious written in the letter from the side of the Vanda's father. Everybody listened closely as Miss Mason read the brief note, and when Miss Mason started to read the letter, then everybody became busy in listening that letter seriously. Dear teacher, what was written? Dear teacher, my Vanda will not come to your school anymore. In that letter, there was one negative sentence in the beginning, and the whole letter was starting from the negative line that Vanda Petronsky was not going to come to school then more. Jack also. Jack was the brother of the Vanda. Now we move away to big city. No more holler, Polak. No more ask why funny name. Plenty of funny names in the big city. Yours truly, Jan Petronsky. Father wrote in the letter that ma'am, from that day, Vanda was not going to attend the school, to attend the class because they had migrated, they had transformed to the other city, and in other other city, there were lot of funny names of other students also. So there would be no question on funny name of the Vanda, and there would be no subject matter of laughing at, and thus it was written in the letter by from the side of the Vanda's father. A deep silence met the reading of this letter. The deep silence met the reading. देखो met वर्ड यूज किया गया है, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Met means when letter was read, letter पढ़ा गया, then every having heard the lines of the letter, everybody was totally silent, रिमोर्सफुल यानी पश्चाताप से परिपूर्ण, मन में दुख के, हम लोगों ने ऐसा भी किया उसके साथ. Miss Mason took off her glasses. Take off, put off, both have the same meaning. That is to make down, नीचे करना, उतार देना, कपड़े उतारना, चश्मे उतारना. तो took off, अपने हाथ में लेकर चश्मा वह नीचे उतार दें Miss Mason. Blew on them, blow, blew, blow. Blow means फूंकना, हवा. Blow means हवा बहना होता है, लेकिन फूंकने को भी blow कहते हैं. तो blew on them and wiped them on her soft white handkerchief. Then she put them on again and looked at the class. When she spoke, her voice was very low. After reading the letter, Miss Mason's voice was very emotional. Even having heard the written lines in the letter, everybody was remorseful about their behavior because they all were knowing that how Wanda was painful due to their laughing behavior on her. And Miss Mason was also serious having read that letter. I am sure that none of the boys and girls in the room 13 would purposely and deliberately hurt anyone's feeling because his or her name happened to be a long unfamiliar one. And in same letter it had been written also that it was expected from the side of father of the Wanda that no one of the room 13 would make laugh at on someone else further due to the long name, funny name of anyone. उसमें लिखा था कि अब यह उम्मीद की जाती है कि कोई भी व्यक्ति नाम लंबा होने की वजह से, किसी का नाम फनी होने की वजह से उसका मजाक नहीं बनाएगा रूम 13 का कोई भी मेंबर, कोई भी स्टूडेंट। I prefer means I do favor to think that what was said in thoughtlessness. Means Vanda's father is writing that he was expecting that whatever was done with the Vanda Petronsky in relation in concerning to her name, whatever fun was made by the students was made only in the fun, in the joy as a childhood, बचपने के मजाक में किया गया, कोई सीरियसली उस चीज को नहीं लिया और नहीं किया। I know that all of you feel the way I do. Father of Wanda is saying that he was expecting more, that it had been done in same way with same thought as the Wanda's father was thinking. वो कह रहे हैं कि मैं आगे और भी उम्मीद करता हूँ कि यह सब जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मजाक में किया गया, वास्तव में इसी मजाक के रूप में ही किया गया होगा, कोई सीरियसली नहीं किया गया होगा। That this is a very unfortunate thing to have happened, but further he is expressing his negativeness towards the behavior of the student, that this is a very unfortunate thing, means to make laugh at on someone else was a very unfortunate, that is bad luck thing, unfortunate and sad both, and I want you all to think about it. Vanda's father is saying that please don't do with others again, please do thinking over it, meditate about it, such behavior, etc. The first period was a study period. Maddie tried to prepare her lessons, but she could not put her mind on her work. Put her mind on, तो हर और माइंड को निकाल दो, सॉरी केवल हर को, पुट माइंड ऑन। पुट माइंड ऑन का मतलब होता है टू गिव अटेंशन, टू कंसंट्रेट अटेंशन। सो नरेटर इज सेइंग दैट फर्स्ट पीरियड वाज स्टडी पीरियड, busy period. Everyone was busy in study by sitting in the class. Even Maddie was also in the class, trying to attend the class, but being present in class, she was absent. वह क्लास में प्रेजेंट तो थी, yet she was absent. वह absent फिर भी थी, क्यों? Because of her mind. Her mind was not concentrating in the class because she was totally remorseful for her behavior, Peggy's behavior, other students' behavior from the towards the Wanda Petronsky. अपने व्यवहार के नाते उसका, हालांकि उसने कभी मजाक नहीं बनाया था, तो खुद डरा करती थी, फिर भी वह दुखी थी कि मेरा फर्ज था कि मैं उनको रोकती, दूसरे बच्चों को, कम से कम पेग्गी को तो रोक सकती थी वांडा का मजाक बनाने से, इसलिए वह दुखी थी कि मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया। और भी दुख था कि वांडा चली गई। She had a very sick feeling in the bottom of her stomach. बॉटम ऑफ द स्टमक का मतलब होता है बेली। एक पेट होता है आपका, पेट का एक लोअर भाग होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड बेली, and that is called same the lower part of the stomach. So she was realizing some pain in her belly also. True, she had not enjoyed listening to Peggy ask Wanda how many dresses she had in her closet, but she had said nothing. True, she is thinking, Maddie is thinking in her mind that in reality she had never made fun with the Peggy of the Wanda. पैगी के साथ मिलकर उसने कभी वांडा का मजाक नहीं बनाया, सही है। यह भी सच है कि पैगी ने ही केवल मजाक बनाया, लेकिन सबसे बड़ा सच यह है कि मैडी ने कभी पैगी और अदर्स को रोका नहीं। That was the subject matter of pain in the heart and stomach of the Maddie. She had stood by silently, and that was just as bad as what Peggy had done. Further, you have heard in Mahabharata and Ramayana serial also and other serials also that the person who commits wrong and the person who does not commit wrong but suffers, endures by standing silently also becomes the same offender as the person who had or who has committed wrong. यानी हिंदी में यह कहा जाता है कि वह व्यक्ति जो गलत की कर रहा हो और दूसरा व्यक्ति वह है जो कि गलत तो नहीं कर रहा है लेकिन चुपचाप खड़ा होके सह रहा है, सुन रहा है, देख रहा है कि उसके साथ गलत हो रहा है, या फिर हमारे साथ ही आप गलत कर रहे हो और मैं आपका गलत करना बर्दाश्त किए जा रहा हूं। तो ऐसे में दोनों ही व्यक्ति जिसके साथ गलत हो रहा है या दूसरा व्यक्ति जो खड़ा होकर देख रहा है कि नहीं एक व्यक्ति दूसरे व्यक्ति के साथ गलत कर रहा है, दोनों ही व्यक्ति उतने ही गलत हो जाते हैं जितना गलत की वह पर्सन हो रहता है जो वह पर्सन की गलत कार्य कर रहा है। यही चीज यहां वो कह रहा है, पेगी मैडी कह रही है कि दाउ शी हैड नॉट सेड एनीथिंग टू वांडा बट शी हैड एंड्योर्ड साइलेंटली इन द फेवर ऑफ पेगी। पेगी का उसने सपोर्ट किया है, भले वह चुपचाप रही, पेगी को नहीं रोकी तो क्या, अपने मजाक नहीं बनाई तो क्या पेगी को भी नहीं रोकी। और इस तरह से जितनी पेगी गलत है उतनी ही मैडी भी गलत हो जाती है। एंड दिस फीलिंग वाज पोलाइट फीलिंग, humble feeling in the mind of the Maddie was causing hurt in her heart and in her belly, stomach. Worse, she was a coward. At least Peggy had not considered they were being meant, but she, Maddie, had thought they were doing wrong. She could put herself in Wanda's shoes. देखो लास्ट वाली लाइन में could put herself in Wanda's shoes, तो सब छोड़ दो, to put in someone's shoes, to put in someone's shoes इसका मतलब होता है फ्रेजल वर्ब है, इसका मतलब होता है किसी के जगह पे अपने को खड़ा कर लेना, मान लेना। to assume yourself at the place of someone else। अदर एग्जाम्पल जैसे नाउन की जगह पे प्रोनाउन खड़ा हो जाता है, वैसे ही मेडी कह रही है कि ठीक है पेगी वांडा का मजाक बना रही थी, मुझे भले कुछ नहीं पेगी कहती थी, मैंने भले वांडा का मजाक नहीं बनाया, लेकिन जब पेगी और अदर स्टूडेंट्स वांडा का मजाक बना रहे थे उस समय मुझे वांडा के जगह पे खड़ा होकर मुझे बोलना चाहिए था। भले वांडा नहीं बोल रही थी लेकिन कम से कम मैं तो बोल सकती थी। मैं एक कावर्ड हूं, आई एम अ कावर्ड स्टूडेंट, कावर्ड फ्रेंड ऑफ वांडा पेट्रोन्स्की। क्लियर? goodness, Bhagavan, was not there anything she could do? Whether really Maddie could not do anything in the favor, in the shoe of the Wanda Petronsky? If only she could tell Wanda she had not meant to hurt her feelings. Further, Maddie is thinking that though Wanda was not knowing about other friends that they were making fun at her. वांडा यह नहीं जानती थी कि दूसरे फ्रेंड उसका मजाक बना रहे हैं, वो सोचती थी कि सीरियसली पूछ रहे हैं, वो सीरियसली बता के चल देती थी। बट मेडी को डिटेल वांडा ना, वो कह रही है मेडी कह रहे वांडा तो नहीं समझ सकी, कम से कम मैं तो उसे बताती, कह रहे तुम्हारा सब मजाक बनाते हैं इस मैटर पे, और उसे बताना कम से कम उसे चोट नहीं होता, उसका तो कोई बुरा नहीं होता, तब तो वो संभल जाती। इस रास्ते से भी जो मेडी है वह गलत हो गई थी वांडा के लिए। She turned around and stole a glance at Peggy. But Peggy did not look up. She seemed to be studying hard. Well, whether Peggy felt badly or not, Maddie had to do something. After thinking all above lines, statements, Maddie looked towards Peggy. And then, though Maddie was totally mentally and psychologically disturbed because of her behavior towards Wanda, because of her negligence towards Wanda. But when Maddie looked towards Peggy, then she found that Peggy was totally carelessly busy in her study. She was not bothered about the Wanda Petronsky. Maddie had to do something. Now Maddie had decided that she would do something in the favor of Wanda now. As a friend, she had to find Wanda Petronsky. Maybe she had not yet moved away. Now, Maddie had decided to go to the Wanda to meet with the Wanda. but there was one doubt that whether Wanda would be on her room or not, or they all, with whole family, had departed to the other city. That was the question, and due to that reason, Maddie was doubtful that if he would go on the room on the to the home of the Wanda, then whether she would be able to meet with Wanda or not. Maybe Peggy would climb the heights with her and they would tell Wanda she had won the contest, that they thought she was smart and the 100 days were beautiful. Further, Maddie is thinking that she and Peggy both would go to the Wanda and both would tell Wanda that Wanda had won the drawing competition and secured the first place because of her 100 dresses paintings. Oh. When school was dismissed, means leave was given, in the afternoon, Peggy said with pretended casualness, pretended means banavati, fake, casualness, hey, let's go and see if the kid has left town or not. When school dismissed, students started to departure to home, started to go to home. Then Peggy said only casually with the pretended behavior, बनावटीपन से पेगी ने जो है उसने told with to Wanda that Wanda told to Maddie that Maddie we should go to the height, to the home, to the Wanda, and by going there we should see whether that little kid Wanda had left to the new city or not. So Peggy had the same idea. Maddie glowed. Peggy had the same idea, though Maddie also wanted to go already. Peggy said in pretended way, but Maddie was serious to go. But having heard the same idea of the mind of Maddie from the side of the Peggy, Maddie glowed. Maddie became more happy. Peg was really all right and said that Peg, Peg was very right. The two girls hurried out of the building up the street toward Boggins Heights, the part of town that wore such a forbidding air on this kind of a November afternoon, drizzly, damp and dismal. Narrator is saying that after dismissal of school, both Peggy and Maddie hurried towards the home of the Wanda. Well, at least, said Peggy gruffly, I never did call her a foreigner or make fun of her name. Peggy started to give her clarification that her purpose was not to make fun of Wanda Petronsky. एक नीचे आंटी जी से मांगिएगा. So both hurried. Well, at least said Peggy gruffly. Gruffly means होता है realizing something remorse in her mind. अपने दिमाग में कुछ दुख सोच करके, निगेटिव सोच करके कि अरे ऐसा हो गया, कर दिया हम लोगों ने. तब पेगी ने कहा आई नेवर डिड कॉल हर अ फॉरेनर. कह रही पेगी कि मैंने उसे कभी फॉरेनर नहीं कहा, बाहरी नहीं कहा, और मेक फन ऑफ हर नेम, और ना ही उसका कभी मजाक बनाया. पेगी इज गिविंग सम क्लैरिफिकेशन फ्रॉम हर साइड. देखो फॉरेनर वर्ड यूज की है क्योंकि आप लोग पहले एकदम शुरू में कॉलम में मैं पढ़ाया था ना कि ये स्टोरी जो लेसन फर्स्ट और पार्ट फर्स्ट सेकंड है 100 ड्रेसेस की, ये स्टोरी अमेरिका के बच्चों की है. और अमेरिका में कुछ तो ओरिजिनल अमेरिकी थे, कुछ बाहर से इंडिया से जाके बस गए, रसिया से, फ्रांस से, अदर कंट्री से जाकर के वहां बस गए, मिग्रेट हो गए. तो जो ओरिजिनल अमेरिके थे वो उनका मजाक बनाया करते थे. तो यही चीज यहाँ है. वो कह रही है कि अरे मैंने उसे भले मजाक किया क्लासमेट की, लेकिन कोई बाहरी समझ के नहीं मजाक किया कि दूसरे कंट्री की है, पोलैंडियन है या पोलैंड है, जो भी है, पॉलिश है. मैंने तो ऐसे क्लासमेट थी इसलिए मजाक किया, साथ पढ़ने वाली थी इसलिए मजाक किया मैंने. I never thought she had the sense to know we were making fun of her anyway. Further, Peggy is saying that according to her, means according to Peggy, Wanda had not up to such extent sense that she could understand that anybody was or had made fun of Wanda. करिए कि आगे कि मान लो हमने ऐसे कहा भी चाहे मजाक कहा जाए चाहे बुरा कहा जाए, लेकिन वांडा ऐसी लड़की भी नहीं थी कि इसे सीरियस लेती और अपना मजाक समझती। इतना भी वो सीरियस नहीं थी ना, उसका तरह का उसका माइंड था। I thought she was too dumb and गी look how she can draw। कह रही है पेगी आगे, कह रहे मैं तो सोचती हूँ कि वो बड़ी ही डम और ये गी थी। डम गी का मतलब जैसे आप लोग देहाती भाषा में कहते हो कि गईयो हाँ भैंसियों हाँ, मीन्स could not think more a lot। Anyhow she was able only to manage her personal life, her personal activities, day routine activities। So how could she think about this a lot? Then look how she can draw, and then when she was such gee and dumb, then how could she draw such 100 good paintings, excellent paintings? Maddie could say nothing. Now Maddie was replyless, mute there before the Peggy. All she hoped was that they would find Wanda. She wanted to tell her that they were sorry they had picked on her, and how wonderful the whole school thought she was, and please not to move away, and everybody would be nice. She and Peggy would fight anybody who was not nice. Now Maddie is planning in her mind that, hey God, oh God, anyhow, you meet both Peggy and Maddie to the Wanda। कह रही कि हे भगवान कैसे भी हमको वांडा से मिला दो, एंड अब हम उसे विश्वास दिलाएंगे, वी विल एश्योर हर दैट nobody from tomorrow, nobody would be unfair towards her, nobody would make laugh at her, and if anybody would be unfair towards Wanda, then Peggy and Maddie both would contrast him, her, or would restrict, control him, her। But Wanda, please don't left your home this school। यानी वो कह रही है मेडी की, वो सोच रही है कि अब हम और पेगी चलेंगे जल्दी से और वांडा से मिलेंगे और कहेंगे वांडा तुम कहीं मत जाओ, तुम हम लोगों के साथ रहो, हम लोग के स्कूल में आ जाओ, तुम्हारा कोई मजाक नहीं बनाएगा, कोई परेशान नहीं करेगा, और यदि कोई तुम्हारा मजाक बनाता है या तुम्हें परेशान करता है तो हम लोग रिस्पॉन्सिबल होंगे, उसे हम लोग रोकेंगे, तुम्हें कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगी, लेकिन तुम जो है यहाँ से छोड़कर मत जाओ। The two girls hurried on. They hoped to get to the top of the hill before dark. I think that's where the Petronskis live, said Maddie। मैडी बोली कि मैं कह रहा हूँ कि लाइव, पेट्रोन्स्कीज लाइव का मतलब पेट्रोन्स्कीज देखो PETRONSKIS, पेट्रोन्स्कीज, पेट्रोन्स्की होता है, पेट्रोन्स्कीज नहीं, लेकिन यस लगाया जाता है कब, जब आपके पूरे फैमिली मेंबर को एक साथ संबोधित करना हो तो उसमें जो टाइटल होता है उसमें यस लगा दिया जाता है। जैसे अगर कोई हमारी फैमिली है कहीं रह रही है तो एक एक मेंबर का अपना नाम लेकर एक ही चीज कैसे कहेंगे, तो आप कहेंगे यादवाज फैमिली या राजपुताज फैमिली या जो भी है, मतलब टाइटल में यस लगा दोगे आप तो वो एक एक फैमिली मेंबर को इंडिकेट करता है। तो ये कह रही है कि ये पेगी कह रही कि लग रहा है हमें, मैडी कह रही कि ये जो जगह है यहीं पे मैडी की वांडा की फैमिली रहती है। Pointing to a little white house, wisps of old grass stuck up here and there along the pathway like thin kittens। The house and its sparse little yard looked shabby but clean. It reminded Maddie of Wanda's one dress, her faded blue cotton dress, shabby but clean। When they reached on the residence of the Wanda, they found that घर was some up to some extent in damaged condition, but the whole house was neat and clean. Even the color of the house was so faded, withered, that it was matching just with the faded blue dress of the Wanda Petronsky। There was not a sign of life about the house। Sign of life, जीवन का संकेत, means there was not even a single existence of member was there, family member, एक भी व्यक्ति का वहां नामो निशान नहीं था। और the house, Peggy knocked firmly on the door, पेगी दरवाजे पे नॉक की जोर से, but there was no answer, and she and Maddie went around to the back yard and knocked there, still there was no answer. And thus your story stop here.